So we're actually at Shumi. They actually have a store, and we're super excited. It's like their soft opening, I believe.
Yeah.
And they have this special that is called the rack. And basically, on the rack, you get special pricing, I guess, for the pops, depending on how many pops you get. So one would be about like $8.50, and then the more that you add on until like about five, then the more discount there will be for those pops. So we're really excited, and I know that they have a bunch of chases within the rack. But since we're here later around like 3 p.m. and they close at 7 p.m. and I think they opened at 10, we probably won't find a chase, or maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, super excited. Yay! We're gonna go inside.
Let's go.
Chase in the rack. Yay! Leaving him there because we're not a big fan of Baby Driver. So you can kind of see the tag right there, or the sticker. Yay! Yay! So we finished. It took us a while. We actually went through the rack, and then we ended up getting 6 pops, and then from the rack, and then we got how many additional pops? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 additional pop. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
So we're back at my house.
Yes.
And we just wanted to give you a close-up of what we got from Shumi. So yeah, we did, if you saw briefly on my video, I showed you the pricing for their section called the rack. So anything on the rack, it goes from, I quoted $8.50 earlier in the video, but it's actually, I want to say from my memory, $8.95. And then the more you add up to 6 pops, the discount is greater for the more you buy, basically. So I think for 6 pops, we got them for
50.
Well, for $7 or $7 for 7 pops, we got overall about $50. But I want to say, okay, yeah, so it says the rack, 6 pops was about $40. And then for the regular pops, like this one, so this was one that we got off the shelf, like their normal shelves. And they come in a pop protector that's still wrapped in plastic, so that's why it looks cloudy right now. I promise you I cleaned my phone screen lens. So yeah, so that's what I like about just being in the store and seeing how much effort they put into like putting all their pops on the regular shelves in pop protectors, because that was crazy. And they were still packing up in the back Funko Pops that were in mint condition into pops that were, or opening, wait, what? Words. It was crazy just watching them like open boxes and then watching them like arrange the pops and then putting them into pop protectors for the regular shelves. So that was pretty cool. So now he's complete with this particular set,
Yeah.
the Chelsea soccer team set. He is still making an effort to get the other soccer teams as well
Yeah,
completed.
Manchester United and Arsenal.
Yeah. And we're hoping that they come out with LA Galaxy players
Yes.
because we definitely love LA Galaxy. And I definitely want a Funko Pop of their mascot Cosmo because I think he's like the most hilarious mascot to watch, especially when it's game day or when he's just like frolicking on the fields or just messing with the players or just even the kids are helping out or participating during halftime games that they do. So yeah, I definitely want to see pops of LA Galaxy specifically, and more specifically Cosmo because he's awesome.
MLS, Funko, we need you. And
so here is one of the 6 that we got. So actually, out of the 6 from the rack, I claimed 2, and the rest are his.
yes.
So this is the I'm gonna butcher the name, Dunharrow King. From Lord of the Rings. So I've been meaning to pick up this pop for a while now, and I finally got the pop after the owner of Shumi, I forgot his name. I definitely forgot his name. Like he was like, we came to the counter and he saw that we picked up 5 pops from the shelf, and he's like, aren't you gonna get 6? And I was like, fine, I'll get Pusheen. So I want to say that his kid went to the rack with me and was just like, oh, what pop are you gonna get that's not Power Rangers? Because we were struggling getting one of the missing villains that we wanted from a particular set for the Power Rangers set. And they couldn't find it because I guess they sold out of her from the rack section. And then I told him, oh, I'm just looking for a Pusheen. And then he's like, which one? And I'm like, this one. And it's like Super Pushinicorn, because I had remembered seeing it on the rack, but I put it back because I wasn't thinking about getting it. But then now that I thought about it, I'm like, oh man, we're going to save more if we got 6 pops instead of 5. We couldn't find it. The little kid was, he was just saying like, oh look, I found the mermaid one. I'm like, no, I don't want that one. Oh, I found the dragon one. I'm like, oh, I have the other version, but I don't need that one. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up him. So I picked up him, and he looks super cool, and I love like the translucent parts on him. And I thought he glows. Maybe someone did a custom on him, but I honestly thought because he looks like he glows, because he's supposed to be like a ghost skeleton king. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Anyways, that was a lot of talking. The next pop from the 6 is
Power Rangers.
Yeah, Goldar. So again, we were trying to get all 3 villains from this set. So right here. So we're missing Rita because they only had put 6 on the shelf, and they had opened, I believe, 10 a.m. And then by the time we got there, it was 3 p.m. and they had put a bunch of chases. So from what we heard, they put probably around 40 chases. So by the time we got there, we were not expecting finding a chase or so in the racks. But if you saw the previous part of the video, you definitely saw me finding a chase, and I left it there because it was a chase from Baby Driver, and we're not fans of Baby Driver, and I felt bad if I took that chase, because that chase wasn't something that I would keep in the collection, or he wouldn't keep in the collection. So I just left it there, hiding in like the middle of the shelf to make it harder for someone to find. But we definitely looked at all 4 shelves, and we only found 2 chases.
2 chases.
And he found the other chase.
Yes,
and hint, hint, that was the chase that we ended up getting.
Okay.
So anyways, here's the next pop.
Next pop.
So this is Lord Zed. So again, this is another Power Ranger villain. So we definitely need one more. We didn't collect the Power Rangers without helmets because he liked the ones that had helmets. So yes. I surprised him with ones that had helmets on. They're not all the same type. I know some are metallic and some aren't, but at least now he has, I guess, a full set of ones where they have their helmet on. So that is pretty cool.
And the next one?
So, they actually gave us Rita from the shelf, but they gave her at the price of, what's it called? The rack price. Mm-hmm. So again, this would have been a $10 pop, but since we had bought 6 from the rack and they had included her in that special, we got all 6 for $40. So that was really nice of them. Again, the ones that aren't on the rack, they're in pop protectors, and the pop protectors still have their film, so that's why it still looks cloudy. So that was really nice of them. That actually the owner tried looking at the last rack, because we had already gone through 3 racks, and he asked us what we were looking for, and we said we were looking for Rita, and then he was just like, I'm gonna help you find it. Which racks haven't you looked through? And we're like, the last one. And he looked through it, and then one of his employees, or I'm not sure if they were family or related, but he actually started looking through that last rack with us too. Yeah. And I was sweating. Like, honestly, I was sweating so badly, because I sweat really easily when it gets like somewhat warm. So right now I'm actually sweating. And then I was wearing a backpack, so my whole back was just sweaty from like the spot where my backpack was hitting my back. And then, like, it came to a point when, like, for the bottom parts of the shelves, we were sitting on the floor. We didn't care. We didn't care if we were getting dust or dirt on our butts. We were just, like, sitting and just sorting through, not only looking for chases, but we really wanted to get the last villain for his set. So, yeah, definitely thank you so much, Shumi, for just, like, helping us, taking that time as we struggled to find this one. So the next pop.
The next one is.
It's Grandpa. So this is Grandpa Simpson. I don't know what his first name is, but he's called Grandpa in the Simpsons series. And we actually didn't want to collect the whole series. We just thought Grandpa was hilarious out of the ones that they had released. But I was definitely tempted to get Homer in his Moo. That was like a Hot Topic exclusive. But I'm not a big Simpsons fan. And I don't think he's a big Simpsons fan either.
I watched it, but I'm not a big fan.
We just thought Grandpa was hilarious, because look at him. Yes. Look how cute he is with his wrinkled forehead and like his glasses. Anyways, so for the last pop that we got from the rack,
Chase,
and he was actually the first one to find a Chase before me, is this one. So this is Mugatu. He is from Zoolander, I believe. He has not seen Zoolander. No, I have seen Zoolander. I definitely like the first one in comparison to the second one, but I feel like overall when it comes to like movie sequels, usually the first one is better than the sequel. But I definitely like the storyline from Zoolander. I definitely want to watch it again. I just love how cute this chase is, because the common version is just him just standing. But then for the chase, look, he has his little puppy, and I don't know his name, but I forgot. But I just love Zoolander. It was just so like Derek Zoolander is just dumb. It's just like Hansel was dumb too. So I don't know, any like that was like hilarious to me, and just like the storyline, and just like their like special, I don't know, their special pose that they do. I can't remember, something blue steel or something. I don't remember, but it was just hilarious. But yeah, I'm really excited that we each found a chase, and we ended up between the two of us that we got, we ended up keeping one chase. There is a little damage, in a sense that like this part looked like when someone was sorting through the shelf, they accidentally, instead of like pulling it like this, they probably caught their nail here and then pulled it like that, and then probably realized what it was, probably left it for one of us to find, which I'm thankful for, whoever found this. So since the damage is on the back, we really don't care.
Yes.
As long as it's not damage on the front, back damage is definitely fine for us. But yeah, we definitely enjoyed being able to see Shumi store-wise, because we definitely order Shumi mystery boxes and pre-orders through their app, which you should definitely download. And I talked to sorry, I'm moving my foot. My foot's falling asleep because we're sitting on the floor. We definitely talked to the owner. I forgot his name, but I think his kid or one of the people working at the counter was asking me how we found out about Shumi, and then I was just like, oh, I'm actually a YouTuber. I record videos for YouTube, and I found out about Shumi through YouTube, and I also participated in Chase Roulette. And then the owner ears perked up, and he's like, well, I haven't done one in a while. And I was like, yeah, I've only participated in one. And then he's like, yeah, I haven't done it in a while because, you know, like with the move and stuff. So I think he's going to be bringing it back. I don't know when, but Chase Roulette is definitely fun, so definitely follow them on YouTube. He does an awesome way of just being able to play a game while hoping to get a chase. So it's hard for me to explain because I've only experienced it once, but definitely follow them on YouTube. And so you can get notified as well, like when they go live to do chase roulette, because they pick a pop, they put a bunch of pops like in boxes that aren't sealed, so then like he turns them around and then he reveals which ones are chases based on, because like the boxes are numbered on the other side, and then he turns them. Yeah, you just watch it.
You have to watch
because
it.
I look and sound dumb right now trying to explain it. But anyway, speaking of mystery boxes, I totally forgot that we have a mystery box that we bought from Shumi. So long story short, if you don't know how Shumi mystery boxes work, basically they don't offer top grails like other companies, but they do offer the opportunity to win full sets. So he usually invests in these boxes more than I do, but when I checked out this particular Shumi mystery box, they had a bunch of sets that I was interested in, or I knew he was interested in. So I definitely like the thought of just paying only $15. That includes shipping, and the pops, they usually come in a pop protector like the ones that I showed you with the shrink wrap still around it. And usually they're commons, or you sometimes get good stuff. I remember that he said that these aren't boxes where you're trying to get guaranteed value. It's more of just like the fun and excitement of possibly getting a full set. So a full set can be like 2 pops in a set, or a full set can be like 7 pops. Or I believe one of the prizes before was a full set of Major League Baseball mascots, and if you have not seen that full set, oh my gosh, that was just like 12 or 15 pops that you could have won by just buying one simple mystery box that cost $15 shipped. So oh, also I have a discount code if you didn't know. It's sillycyl Shumi, so you can use it to get 10% off on your orders. So definitely use that if you want to do pre-orders. Like I said, I do a lot of pre-orders, and I'm waiting on a couple because usually the mom and pop shops, they get it a little bit later in comparison to the actual stores, and of course like the conventions where those certain pops are released. But I just like the safety, or like just knowing that I can count on Shumi to get the pops that I want. So I'm excited for the Kool-Aid one. I pre-ordered that through Shumi so fast, and I'm so excited to get it real soon. But anyways, so usually you win if you see a piece of paper that covers the window of the pop. So this is how it looks like. They have their own Shumi bubbles, and hoping at least we get a pop that we like, that fits in collection. So I feel like this is not, this is not wrapped. So here is a pop that we got. It is actually Bulbasaur. So I guess they didn't put it in a pop protector for this round, but it is definitely minty fresh. And we already have Bulbasaur, and we actually pre-ordered it through Shumi. So I have not gotten my package yet, but I think from what I remember, he is backed up on like doing pre-orders. I don't remember if I got my pre-order yet, but yeah, so we have Bulbasaur. That's a different thing to worry about later. But yeah, Bulbasaur, he's so cute. And then Charmander came out. They had like the 10-inch Bulbasaur that came out, and we weren't interested in that, but I'm definitely going to shoot to get the 10-inch like Charmander, because Charmander is my favorite and I love him. But yeah, so definitely check out their store. I'm going to put more information in the description down below, as well as a link to their website, a link to their Instagram, and then definitely download their Shumi app for update, because you get post notifications if you turn on those notifications through the app, and they tell you when they upload exclusives, or when they upload the mystery boxes, and so forth and so on. So yeah, that's a cool pop to have. Probably gonna be a giveaway, or maybe a trade, or maybe for sale, because we definitely picked up a Bulbasaur from Target for a future giveaway. So yeah, now we have another Bulbasaur. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you like this video, make sure that you click the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, follow me on my different social media accounts. They're going to be linked in the description below. Definitely check out Shumi. They have an Instagram. They have an app. Like I said, they have their storefront. And of course, use my discount code, again, sillycyl Shumi. That is one word to get 10% off of your orders. I believe that doesn't count when you buy mystery boxes, but definitely use it if you're planning to do a lot of pre-orders like I do. And last but not least, we hope you have an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.